So Maverick ban, Kite ban, Hibana ban.
Major ele tem que raspar a barba.
Cara, eu quero ver o jeito ficar como show de bola.
Mas pra isso acontecer, né? Ele tem que bater muitos times, inclusive talvez até brasileiros, né?
Bom dia, Teus. Bom dia.
De Charlotte, né?
Seguindo nos bans aqui, então, desse mapa arranha-céu, a Liquid, então, a mira por ali, né? O ban
Not profitable.
o Maveco tá
Uh,
banando, deixar o Kaid aberto, mas aí...
so Bennett game here because of the map ban.
Na maioria das
Jäger and Watmai to hold the shields, probably in drum.
Olha, tem bait, tem
They are extending to office.
Então, ou tem bait fazendo field shock em determinado ponto. Então,
Not holding first floor.
esse trabalho do Termaitão do Ace.
Ó, já vou começar com os salves aqui pra galera, todo mundo que tá fazendo watch party. Tô muito feliz, obviamente, eu tenho que falar, né? Porque a galera já me conhece, sabe o carinho enorme que eu tenho pelo Zig, né, cara? Tô muito feliz de ter o Zig com a gente de volta. Zigão voltou, é nóis, chegou rasgante. E tamo junto, Zigão. Muito feliz de ter você com a gente aqui fazendo watch party. Papai do ano, Maitezinha no colo, linda demais. Quase chorei, tive que engolir o choro. No dia do nascimento.
Playing crossfires here on the VIP bridge. Try to waste some time early round.
Já saiu foto. Aí eu já fiquei curioso aqui.
Mostrou até na transmissão na Watch Party.
Mostrou.
So here the attack needs to bring 200 breachers at least, guys, because to properly roam clear office side, they need to double breach VIP and exhibition. And if the defense are reinforcing like T later round, they also need to breach T. So you should always like bring double hard breach probably if you want to push the side. And also like Thatcher and Flores are both like strong picks because you can deal with the shields and the utility in drum and shrine. Shrine is the like drum is the left side, and shrine we call like the right side. Okay, so like after dragon, you know, that area. So you have Thatcher and Flores to clear both drum or shrine shield, and double hard breachers to like push and breach everything.
Esse jogo também, né, Retalha? Liquid W7M Sports.
Should they have held that window? Yeah, like some teams hold that, so this guy can't fall back. Like the only way he can fall back is through the VIP bridge, because the attackers also take like first floor, right? So this guy is kind of difficult to fall back sometimes. But I don't know why Team Liquid was not holding that. Because like maybe sometimes when you want to roam clear, you don't have like people enough to roam clear and to hold the guys falling back, you know. Sometimes you have to choose one or the other. For example, in Clubhouse, when you want to roam clear, either you roam clear with 5 men, like 3 for one side, 2 for the other, or you play like 4 guys to roam clear, 1 guy to try to cut the defenders off. But sometimes you need like all 5 men to try to roam clear.
Lembra? Do Zac da NTZ fez história nesse tamborzinho aqui. Vamos ver se por enquanto aqui Reds e Case nessa duplinha consegue fazer história pra W7M ou não, né? O mapa trava muito nesse meio quando o ataque tá fazendo essa comp pelas costas.
Bom dia, Biohazard.
Você vê que no máximo tem um Palu por aqui, mas parece que a Liquid vai começar a ameaçar movimento.
You always need to play aggressive on the black bulk because it's such a difficult position to play as an attacker. So Medusa is playing right here, like making pressure on the black bulk. They didn't reinforce T, so they can hold this area stronger. Like this is what most teams do. Like they don't reinforce T, so you can like double hold shrine through this angle and through the door. So it's really difficult for the attack to push here.
Palu começa a abrir lentamente ali para a escada de ligação com a cozinha.
Tem jogador por baixo da W7M, é o Reds.
Exatamente. Olha o Volps. Volps tá esperto. PSK também.
They should breach Geisha as well, guys, to make it easier to clean drum. Like, I don't know why they're not breaching Geisha. Erd is looking for a flank.
Deixar preparadinha. Foi no feeling? Acho que foi no feeling, né? Foi. Achei que ia deixar preparado. Mas olha aí, ó. Como diz o Ale e o C, a dona encrenca já começa. Com o Nesk finalizando.
Yeah, they cleared this really easy, in my opinion.
O jogador no
Like you see how it's difficult to push this side when this wall is open. Like no one is holding is helping like 92 here to hold this, but probably someone should playing on 92 contact. So when 92 shoot the guy here, someone else picks the door. You know, like W7M probably not holding properly the crossfires into this area. No.
São dois jogadores apenas. GDN completamente acuado na geisha. Ainda assim ele mantém a posição e consegue
Yeah,
eliminação.
GG.
São três jogadores contra
And they breach everything. Like on this defense, you need like to play step by step, you know. So like first step as a defender, you should like hold exhibition, right? You waste time, you force like the attacker to reach both walls, you fall back to the second step, which is basically like drum and heaven. After like the attackers clear like the drum shield, you fall back, you play on T for the plant, you wait for the execution, you play like counter execution. My opinion is how you play this side.
Fecha o round. Liquid 1-0.
Dona encrenca a famosa finca?
É, exatamente.
Essa finca aí ela faz realmente
What happened yesterday, man? Bro, yesterday we prepared really bad for the clubhouse. Like the bans affect a lot the map, and we didn't even think about the process that we had to change because of the bans. You know, in scrims we're working fine, but I think it was because like in scrims the other teams didn't show us our weakness with the bans, and BDS just show everything like yesterday.
essa situação que abriu a vantagem da Liquid.
Finca que nem mãe, com chinelo na mão. Você pode saber se
Like we had to change some things,
acabou dividindo esse
and
ataque,
BDS just counter us. You know.
uma mais direta e um pouco da atenção não fica tão confortável. O JV ali acabou sendo perdido, o JV tentou puxar a trocação a partir da sala do chá, acabou perdendo ela e aí ficou mais
Barbecue defense.
o tambor, mas Dona Encrenca teve uma atuação importante. A gente viu uma rodada bem travada nesse começo também, Meli. Jogo devagar, estudado ali da Liquid, pensando bem cada movimentação que ia fazer.
explosão final, né? No fim das contas, né?
Pensando bem em cada movimentação que ia fazer para tentar concluir.
Bennett tricking Geisha.
A reação mudou e mudou pra melhor, né, Thalia? Também, inclusive...
Salve, Xing Ling.
Com rotações mais simplificadas e, ao mesmo tempo, rápidas, né?
Rápidas. São três.
Não fica muito travado dentro.
3 guys roaming top floor, 2 guys playing on first floor.
Baixo, que seria a cozinha, estoque, depois os quartos ou, né, o bar, a entrada principal, elevador e
Liquid is doing...
por ali.
What Liquid is doing here?
No holograma.
Split push.
Também a quantidade de lugares que pode ser marcados pela área externa. O jogador do ataque é obrigado a entrar, não tem jeito. Não dá pra ficar o tempo todo da parte de fora. Ele tem que entrar dentro do mapa.
What the fuck?
Malandragem. Sabia já, hein?
Mas você vê como é que são as coisas, né? Talhez consegue essa eliminação.
A small play to try to counter the breaching Geisha. Like, these kind of plays, in my opinion, is too easy to counter as an attacker, you know? The same thing, like, is like to jump in black bulk. Like, Paulo here, he's holding the black window.
Por ali.
But, like,
No holograma.
no one will jump this window because, I don't know, everyone knows that the other tier 1 team, like, the other good team is holding that, you know? So if you jump this one 2 minutes, you're just like betting that no one is holding you. So this kind of plays is too predictable.
Faltou informação também da W7M. Tá jogando no feeling de novo. Rolou aquela C4 na primeira rodada do Reds. Agora também
But Liquid here is starting to breach Geisha pretty easy with Thatcher open. But they're playing aggressive to punish the guy nading, the Bennett. Bro, he's already open. What the fuck? I want to see where PSK died. And Paulo. Like, where are them? Ah, PSK is on the black rappel. Here. And Paulo's on the bulk. Vopes is playing black stairs. So he preferred PSK on the window. Yeah, PSK died. And then Vopes climbs the black stairs and kill Paulo as well. Like, Vopes play really, really well here. Save the round.
liderança do Resets. São 3 jogadores contra 2.
Please prove to everyone that you guys deserve a fucking place at the major, because everyone is saying that you guys got carried by Heroic. That is actually not true. Like, everyone thinks that way, but if you change the games, and suppose we play Secret on the last game, and Rogue plays against M&M on the last game, and we both win our matches, and we both already lost to Heroic, then we win our spot, right? Like, it's just it's a dumb way to think, you know, like when you say Heroic carries. Because if you change the order of the matches, like, does not change nothing, you know. Like, both we and Rogue lose to Heroic because they are the best team, so it's normal.
O time da W7M
A Heroic
sempre
não é grande coisa não, Zac,
siga
é de
na
boa.
frente.
A gente só tá jogando mal mesmo.
É sempre da defesa,
É
Retalho.
trocação intensa pra dominar essa gueixa, mas olha esse pixel do GD, que ainda pode cobrir se o atacante entrar ali à toa, né? Ele deu a voltinha, vai fazer uma volta mais segura, mas a Liquid vai usar muito recurso pra tentar dominar e a W7M
Basically, what they should have done here, guys, Liquid, is they struggle trying to push like black side, Paulo and PSK. They both died to Volps, right? But and three guys playing outside Geisha, right? The thing that they didn't realize is that they killed Legion playing on the other side early round. Like, when Ask killed this guy playing on Office,
sabia já, hein?
and they have info on Bandit playing Geisha and Valk playing Geisha with Bandit, the odds of someone is playing like exhibition side is too low. So they should just like push exhibition side, you know, because they just kill Legion holding that side. No one is holding that side anymore. Instead of pushing Black Bulk, Palu and PSK, they pushed like Heaven, Dragon, and Drum side because they already clear it, you know. So was more adaptation that Liquid
Jogando no feeling de
should
novo. Pegou aquela
have
sequência
done
ali
here,
da rodada do Reds.
but they
Agora
didn't.
foi no
They
JV,
didn't.
tentou pegar um jogador sem ter a certeza que tinha marcação. E vem mais um, agora o Case. Volks consegue eliminar. Rapidamente ali o Resets tenta tomar uma nova posição e vem de
Do you
granada.
think G2 can beat teams like Liquid, W7M, DZ? Right now, don't know Swash, but after the bootcamp, yes, probably. We're gonna have some nice time to improve and practice against other regions. Actually, Dark Zero, yes, for sure. But Brazilian teams are superior right now.
Será que pega? Olha aí a malandragem. 7M
pra dominar a linha, fica boa. Detalhe, ele ponto, acho.
que conseguiu tirar 2 jogadores que provavelmente iriam atrasar completamente qualquer rotação do
Let's
time
see
da
how they're playing
W7M.
this 3v2 here, guys.
Liquid vai descendo com Ask. Se movimenta
So Ask did vertical on barbecue, so they can't play on barbecue.
da cozinha.
They can play crossfires here, like one play close left and one play on pantry, like bottom main stairs, holding this.
Jogador à sua esquerda.
So they have a crossfire here,
Eu acho que ele
and they play like super passive, waiting for the plant.
não sabe, Retalha.
Like, they don't even need to play. I don't know.
Case pode surpreender
They're hiding.
agora.
They're playing
Essa
correctly.
abertura, ainda na frente dele, o Resets consegue finalizar o jogador.
Actually, the best thing to do here, guys, you just like wait for the plant, you know.
Surpreende pelo bar. Volps ainda
You
não
just
tá
wait
na
the plant,
bomba.
my opinion.
Tá sozinho pra tentar buscar mais uma. Será que ele vai conseguir varar? Vai tentando buscar os jogadores com 9 segundinhos.
Nice.
W7M
Like these 3v2 situations, you just wait for the plant and play like the 3v1 on the cover.
retalha.
Like always.
Agora no final de mesmo que a área tava linha, travado, realmente a vingança na guia.
Karaoke again.
Isso acabou tirando, né, o recurso deles. O Reds foi essencial por ali, mas no início de rodada, pelo meio do mapa. O Esk, ele travou a mira ali, ficou cravado, na certeza assim de...
So what they have here?
O cara vai tentar picar a partir do momento que a gente começar...
Oh, they have Melusi, Bandit again. They are playing with Mozzie instead of the Wamai and Jaeger. So they're only bringing like one of those now. So they're not holding the shield in drum anymore as they were before, because also Liquid is playing Thatcher, so it's easier for Liquid to get the shield on drum. So they don't need to run Wamai and Jaeger because of the Thatcher. So maybe they're trying the Mozzie to waste more time on the ROM and exhibition. Maybe the right option here. So like, because like last round Liquid breached office and they had to fall back because, you know, it's too easy to push. But now with the Mozzie to deny info, they kind of can hold for longer, and you change the time that you would hold with the Jäger and Wamai on drum shield to hold the drum shield. But as Liquid is playing Thatcher, you don't waste a lot of time on the shield because they can easily clear. So they are changing the time that you would waste with Jäger and Wamai with the Mozzie and the info denial, so they can roam a lot more time in exhibition.
É isso, vamos que vamos então para mais uma rodadinha, rodada 3, W7M contra Team Liquid. Melhor de 3, galera. Elite Six finaleira. Vamos ver quem é que vai conseguir garantir o título. Mais um título para Liquid ou o título inédito para W7M. Vamos nessa.
E não adianta falar que o time campeão da Elite Six não tem chance no Major, nem nada, porque a FaZe no ano passado foi campeã de Elite Six e campeã do Major da Suécia depois no final do ano.
Corretíssimo, Retalho. Corretíssimo. Todo campeonato é importante.
This map seemed very defender-sided in this match, but the meta is more attacking-sided. Why? Like I think you can say Skyscraper is either attacker or defender. Like teams are learning how to play, so the meta is not like the defined right now on Skyscraper. So I would not say that it's defender or attacker. Like
Case de olho. Tá com seu Mozzie. Ó o Igor contigo, apareceu ali. Ih, rapaz. Foi no limite aí, hein? Se o Case andasse um pouquinho pra trás, dava uma dorzinha de coluna.
Ia pegar
is it Wamai over Jaeger to catch ace charges as well? No, this is not like you shouldn't worry about this on comp.
pouquinho a bala.
Ia arrancar uma vértebra ali.
Like
E o Sense também ali atrás.
you can try to think that way in your ranked matches, but like in comp, like that doesn't change like nothing at all.
Pra quem sabe ganhar o título.
Like you can compare like Jäger and Wamai if you will think like the utility that they both bring. For example, if you know that you can hold one position, that you can fall back and retake the position, you should play Jäger because the ADSs they renew, you know. So if you want to play like this, like go back and retake the position, maybe Jäger is better than Wamai. If you don't want to, you play Wamai because you have like more Wamai charges, and you also want to think like if you ban Hibana, you want to play like for deny the breaches. If the enemy is playing Ace, you play Wamai with the impact. If you want more map control of the areas, you don't have like Melusi or enough barbed wire, you play Jäger with the barbed wire. So you have to compare like these ways, Wamai and Jäger.
O Rafa tá ali. O Rafa é o cara que fica mais tenso. Tirando o Zigão que tá vendo na live. O Zigão já falou, cara, é horrível assistir transmissão.
So let's just compare the time that they waste on this round. So they fall back to exhibition with 1 minute 40, okay, with the Mozzie. Let's see how much time they fall back on the first round. So we can just compare, you know, if the Mozzie was really good to help them.
Do Zac da NTZ fez história nesse tamborzinho aqui. Do Zac.
Arranha-céu. Já gostei dessa escolha.
Yeah, like they waste like 20 seconds more because of the Mozzie, you know. Ads was roaming there, he fall back here. So Mozzie gave them 20 seconds to play the roam.
Que vai conseguir atrás também na câmera. Fazer aquela mesma.
And now like Liquid has Thatcher, so they can easily clear the shield.
Dava uma dorzinha de coluna.
Ia pegar pouquinho a bala.
Na câmera.
Okay, so this C4 is strong, guys. This C4 is really strong. You know, when the guy EMPs the door, the other guy will swing with a gun 6 or an 8, and you just throw the C4 and get a kill. It's a small play that can get you kills. Look, Nesk is gonna throw the gun 6 and the C4. Nesk was waiting for the C4. Case is still playing a little aggressive here. Fall back. Okay, like last time they did this, they were 5v4 already, like they died. So now you play like the last step on the round, which is basically like you need to wait now for Liquid to push into T and try to counter the execution. So like you can even like reinforce T, so Liquid has to take first floor to deny the utility if there's a bandit tricking, for example, and then you hold first floor. You can also like deny the breach, you can deny the plant. but I don't think that they reinforced T on this thread.
É, ele continua ali. Eu achei que ele ia tentar rotacionar, mas eu acho que eles vão tentar fazer essa entrada de novo.
So let's see how Liquid's gonna push here.
Mais rico
Actually, let me compare one thing. So they fall back off drum with 1 minute and 10, okay? I want to see on the first round how much time they fall back.
Pra ajudar o Palu ali.
É isso, vamos lá.
Was same thing, yeah, same thing.
Na parte de fora,
Tem jogador por baixo da W7M.
também. Na malandragem, vai em direção.
Actually, if you see here, like I don't know if you can compare this way. Like theoretically, the Walmart and Jaeger wasted more time than the Mausi because like they cleared on the other round with 4 minutes 10, and they're still clearing the drum. But maybe you can just think that Liquid was faster on the second attack because they already did this before, so they know how to do again, you know. So I don't think it's fair for you to compare the Mausi play with the Jaeger and Walmart, you know,
Tenta forçar.
because Liquid also played faster because they are doing for the second time.
Entrada com o Ned.
So I don't think it's fair to compare the Mausi and the Jaeger. But now you see that they reinforce both T-walls.
Ele tem drone pro time.
So now they're going to play for the third step on the round. That is basically like Liquid breached VIP breach, breach Office breach, breach Geisha as well, and now they have like the aces to breach T, and W7M still have bandit charges and impacts. So maybe they can play for the breach here and deny the breach.
Esse que vem agora pela passagem do corredor.
Let's see how Liquid's gonna do this.
Indo em direção ao tambor. Dessa vez eles fecharam, retalha. Vem pra passagem, drone. Conseguiu destruir. Mais um agora. Ah, não. Na verdade, esse aí é do Case, se eu não me engano.
9-2 can impact this, probably.
Agora por cima, Case. Olha essa
Huge kill from Nesk here, huge kill.
conseguiu dominar o tambor.
They should not
Eliminação. Mac
win this
tira pra
gunfight
frente
at all.
agora. Volps retoma a posição de bomba. Fica preocupado. Já vem com mais
So
um
they
drone,
pressure
ele
top
não
black,
viu, retalha. Mas de qualquer maneira,
and they deny the breach. Yeah, the breach is closed, guys, so now Liquid's pretty fucked.
ele vem logo em cima. A pressão acontece.
Going for the kills.
Passagem do Palu no timing certo.
Yeah, the W7M just threw the round right here.
Nessa bala, no fim das contas, quem leva?
And they still won the round. But like, look, here, if you see like right here, Liquid is in a tough position because like they 5v5 and they can't breach T because of the impacts of 92. So they have to push like for kills in weird situations, which the defender has advantage. Like Nest should not win this gunfight. Iboamedi, thank you for the sub, man.
Iboamed has gifted a súbito sigo
Appreciate it.
4.444.
So Nesk should not have won this gunfight. And W7M here, after they realized Liquid can't breach this, should like play passive and like hold the crossfires and wait for Liquid to push, you know? Like right now, they are in the perfect situation to just like chill and wait for Liquid. But now they are overpicking. Like Erds died on Geisha, picking the window probably. Yeah, picking the window. GDN played bad here with the shotgun. No, he had to because Rezat was pushing Geisha. So he had to play like this. So it was not even like GDN's fault. It was kind of, he was in the middle of the crossfire of Rezat and Paulo. So he had to push really aggressive here, and that's why he died. But also Volps played bad here because he could just wait for Liquid, but he was picking the angle and he died. So like they should have won this way easily, you know? Like Casey should not die to Nazca on main stairs. Volp should not pick this guy on Geisha. The only guy that was like pretty fucked was GDN. Because also like Ads didn't need it to pick the Geisha window. So Ads should not have picked the window. Case should have won the gunfight on main stairs. Volp should not have picked the Geisha. The only guy that really fucked here, like he needed to do something, was GDN. So the only death here that was not in the player's fault was kind of GDN. Like he was the only player that couldn't do anything, you know. But the other players had better options to do, and they didn't. So when you see like rounds like this, you kind of understand why stats don't matter, you know? Because look, because of the GDN's teammates, like Ads, for example, picking the window and dying to resets, uh, GDN needs to play aggressive here, so he doesn't have crossfire. Of course, like GDN can play like super well here, kill Palu and kill resets, okay? But like the odds are against him, you know. So this death from GDN is kind of not his fault. Like it's just how the game works, you know. Sometimes your because of your teammates you die, and sometimes it's the opposite. Or if you are a great player, even on the situations that you should not win, you win. You know. For example, if GDN just kill Palu and has it, you know, this game is so complex. Like you can't judge for the stats, you know. So first time W7M is defending exhibition now. I don't support this this voice on the back. Playing aggressive on the breach on VIP, like C4 Paulo. That was a really nice play. Like what Liquid should be doing this. I don't know if it's common in Latin, but in Europe is way common. Players like doing what 92 did here, like C4 in the guide trying to clear the bandit. But what the attacker should do here, like one covers the window, while the other one is nading the bandit. You know, like Paulo almost died because no one is covering the window for him. They're roaming really aggressive on first floor. Like I'm liking how W7M is playing here, but I think someone should be playing with Paulo here to help Paulo. Like Paulo is completely alone here. He's receiving so much pressure, like from Mozzie, from Vigil, even Valkyrie is roaming first floor. Like Liquid's teammates should be paying more attention and help Paulo to clear the breach. Like of course, I don't think they have this intel that they are roaming with 3 guys first floor. But if you have this information, you just push deep on site like really fast. Like you don't care if like 2 minutes left. You just call guys that there's 3 guys on first floor. That just push site right here, right now. That's how we should play the game. But of course they don't have this information probably. And also like Casey's already on site again. Uh, they are doing a split push. 2 guys office Geisha side and 2 guys here close to site. Aggressive play through Case here. Ask played bad probably here. Like this run out, you can't die to this run out. Like Ask should have not died here to this. Really. Yeah, he this is what I'm talking about, guys. If the defenders are playing 3 guys first floor, only 2 guys on site, the other side is clear. So Nask, perfect position from Nask here, pushing the other side. And that's why, guys, also like look at this push for example, okay? So what do you have on this push? You don't have an entry, so like that's why I also don't like to name roles in Siege, because sometimes it's too complex to name roles, you know. For example, they are not roam clearing first floor, right? They are just like playing loose on map, and Nask just got a kill on JDN playing loose on a map. So Nask is not entering here, he's flexing here. He's searching for opportunities, for gaps in the defense composition. So on this attack, on this push, on this round, Next playing kind of a flex role and not an entry role. Because on this attack, on this specific attack, that they are not pushing to roamers like roam clearing, he's not entering, he's flexing. and he find the opportunity to have the skill to push the other side. The other players are just like playing outside the map. So that's why I don't like to name roles in Siege, because it changes like on every single threat. Have you watched this game before? No. Then the defense are rotating to retake Nask position, because now Nask is in the middle of a crossfire. Like the defenders are retaking the other side, because the whole team from Liquid is playing on this side of the map, like exhibition side. Okay, Nask is solo pushing the other side, so Nask doesn't have anyone holding his flanks, right? And you can basically have this logic when you think you have like multiple people on Liquid pushing the other side. So logical, no one is holding Nask flank. He's just playing alone. So what you should do as a defender, you do this that 9-2 is doing now. You flank him, and at the same time you push like the other side together, so you can crossfire into Nask. But also like Palu is holding VIP, so they can't push VIP into Nask, and Nask only needs to hold like his flank right now. And it's pretty obvious that they will flank Nask here, so Nask should be worrying about, and he's not. You know, like this is so obviously. This is so obviously. Like in my head, this is so obviously. Like they will flank because you're playing like solo in one side of the map. So you just need to worry about your flank. And now Paulo can't push VIP anymore, because again the enemy has the other side. Like Liquid should not win this round. Like thinking on the macro of the round, they didn't play well. Like Nask should play way better in this round. And they won. No, they no. I like this. Like I hate when teams win the round because and they shouldn't win. You know. So like, I like when teams win the round because they should win. Like I feel so happy watching the VOD. But like you see now, like if you go analyze part by part on this round, like Nask, great backstab here into JDN, pushing the other side. Great kill on JDN, but now he played really bad in not worrying about his flank. Like, look, like he's pushing, he's close to side, and he's not even thinking about it. Like he's kind of thinking about the flank, but not all the time. Like like Ask is dead, so he can probably ask, watch a drone. So uh, that's it. Like great rotations of W7M. The three roamers on first floor playing really well. 9-2 rotating to Nask, having this huge double kill, and Casing and Volps like leaving Liquid to push side because they have first floor, so they can deny the plant and play properly the 3v2. So beautiful play of W7M here. Beautiful play. If he holds the flank, there Liquid wins the round. Yeah, yeah. Like every single time that you backstab a team, you need to worry that after the team has the information of you, they will play against you because you are alone. So then you need to stop playing aggressive and you play really passive, so you can deny the other team's aggression. And that's why it's way common. For example, you play when you do this role, this flex role of backstabbing teams, you play deny information denial. So you play Twitch, so you can destroy cameras, destroy traps of the defense. You play knock, so the enemy can't see you in cameras. But after you got a kill, the enemy knows that you're there. They will push into you, so they can retake the position and play against the other side again. So you need to really play passive after you are spotted, you know. So and that's the flex row on the at the common meta right now. The flex row is looking for opportunities on the map, and and your team adapt around you. That's how you should play the flex role. It's not about changing operators, as people commonly thinks that's how you play flex. Flex is about flex your position around the map, and not your operators. Thoughts about yesterday's BDS game? We banned really bad. Like we didn't prepare ourselves for the bans. Like the bans changed a lot of the process in Clubhouse because that's how the maps works. And in scrims, the other teams were not like showing our weakness with these bans. And BDS played really well yesterday, like countering us. Charlotte, here we go. Call me Yang, here we go. We are going to Charlotte Saturday already to the bootcamp. Reset was announced as Liquid's flex, but I don't notice him flexing often. I may be wrong though. It's too difficult for people to see people flexing, guys. Like I just gave this example of Nask backstabbing them, you know. So I will give another example, guys, of how you play flex position. You remember when I was talking about this round in barbecue? You remember? Oh, so Liquid's push here is three guys pushing Asia side, and Paulo and PSK pressuring black side. Okay, so we have a 3-2 setup. Okay, and W7M is aware of this, so they are holding black side and they are holding Geisha side. Okay, after Liquids kills 9-2 here. Okay, after they kill 9-2 here, the flex player or like anyone in Liquid needs to realize they kill the guy that is holding the other side of top floor. So anyone can play a flex role now and rotates to the other side. So you can push like drum side now because it's clear, like it's easy to take, you know. And that's how you play a flex role. You play on the opportunities that you receive from the other teams. And after they kill Legion here, they should rotate someone to drum and push drum, you know. Even ask like fuck that he's a hard breach. Like he breaches Geisha, he leaves the diffuser outside Geisha, he push terrace window, and he push drum, and then you have like drum, you have Geisha, you have black bulk, and now you have like three fronts. You have a three-dimensional attack, and not only Geisha with black bulk. And that's how you play a flex row. So no one in Liquid noticed that they cleared the other side of the map, and they could push the other side of the map. I'm just saying here. Alemão, queria saber se você acha que a W7M tem um tático bom ou ele se sustenta muito na bala. Cara, basicamente hoje o método de defesa, mano, é tu conseguir. Tipo, tu tem que ter um setup bom, óbvio, né? Tipo, tático. Mas tu tem que ter um setup tático que, tipo, que permita a você ter várias mini plays pra pegar kills. Porque na defesa, tipo, na maioria dos mapas hoje, que é Attacker Sided, tu tem que buscar por mini plays pra buscar kills pra que tu tenha vantagem no round, tá ligado? Porque se tu só vai jogar tipo no setup pensando tipo em gasta tempo, tu vai perder o round, tá ligado? Então tu tem que jogar agressivo em algumas áreas e aí que entra tipo a habilidade individual, mas é muito conhecimento, tá ligado? Tipo, tu vê as plays agressivas da W7M, por exemplo, é o conhecimento deles de onde eles podem agressivar, onde eles têm vantagem para agressivar e conseguir kills. Isso faz parte da estratégia, entendeu? Então, sempre que tu vê tipo eles jogando agressivos, tem toda uma lógica por trás de onde eles podem ser agressivos, onde eles têm vantagem em ser agressivos. Isso faz parte da estratégia, entendeu? Por exemplo, na defesa do chá deles, tá ligado? Eles estavam jogando agressivo no balcão lá da escada preta, certo? Porque a vantagem é basicamente do defensor, de jogar agressivo na porta. O Case estava, tipo, tinha a playzinha da C4 por cima do shield, pra atacar lá no tambor. Tipo, tem várias mini playzinhas que tem que trabalhar como defensor pra tu conseguir as kills, tá ligado? Por exemplo, quando a Liquid tava tirando o Bunch, o Palu lá com a Nade, fora dos quartos do lobby lá. O 9-2 tava com a C4 por cima, tá ligado? E é em torno da tática que tu tem que buscar pelas mini plays de defesa, entendeu? Então é uma agressividade pensada. Esse é o método de defesa hoje em dia, entendeu? Antigamente, como que era o método de defesa? Pô, tu gastava tempo aqui, tu recuava, gastava tempo aqui, tu ganhava no plant, entendeu? Hoje em dia isso não existe mais. Óbvio. Poucas situações isso ainda existe, mas muito, muito poucas. So Liquid attacking Barbecue again. Let's see if they're going to do the same push. Probably the same push here. Paulo and PSK pressuring the other side of the map, like black side. Even Party, they're pushing Party here. 9-2 faking the pressure on the other side. So Paulo here is flexing, okay? So last round, Volps killed the guy on the black rappel and killed Paulo on the black bulk, like above. So now Paulo is trying to push party side here so we can get a kill on Volps. Or even a kill on site. So Liquid clean Geisha. They breach Geisha. Now they have man advantage, so Paulo and PSK don't need to play aggressive here on the other side. So let's see how they're gonna play here. Reset is rotating to help them. And they want to clear this guy here. Bro, PSK let him fall back, man. What the fuck? Okay, 9-2. Go back to this side of the map. Paulo pushing party. Got a kill. Yeah, easy kill. So what are they doing by doing this? You see that now Liquid is basically playing for kills here. Like they don't have one idea that all the players are sharing the same idea, you know. Like they breach Geisha, okay, so they have Geisha control. Now what they can do, like thinking on strategically, they can try to push the whole top floor, you know, or they can try to push like pantry and plant on kitchen, and that's how you think for a plant try to do a plant situation. But you can also think that like they have Geisha, okay, but W7M still are playing with two guys top floor. So why they should push top floor if they can find opportunities on the first floor and get kills? And that's what they are doing. Like instead of helping Nask and Ask to take top floor, they're just playing for kills here and finding opportunities, like 5v3 again. But Reset's here. I think Reset's died to this guy here on Black Bulk. And Ask are trying to take top floor. So you see now. Yeah, I owe you Sloth. I totally owe you a beer, man. We're gonna have a beer in Charlotte for sure. So now, guys, what you see Liquid doing here is like Liquid is like dividing by two thoughts right here. So like when Paulo and PSK are not helping to take top floor again, and Hazet is solo pushing the black door, like this is the wrong thing in my opinion, because like on this 5v3, okay, after Paulo gets his kill, they need to realize W7M still has like two guys top floor and one guy on side. So what Nesk, Ask, and Reset should do, they should like try to rotate to first floor, try to get the skill first floor, and then they just like play the 5v2 with two guys offside. You know, of course, like the two guys offside have top control, but it still is a attack advantage. You know, like Reset try to clear black bulk by his own here. I don't think is a good thing to do. The defender has total advantage on this door. Ask try kill the other guy on top floor, and now they, they only need like to find these two guys and work for a plan, you know. that's how the attack works right now, guys. You can't follow a plan since the beginning of the round, and you want to finish the round the same way. The round changes every time, so you need to work on the mid round. Like now, probably they're droning, trying to get the info, so they can think in a better plan. Like they don't follow like blindly one idea to plant on in one single spot. You know, it's not how you play. But they're still playing very yeah. Got a kill, refrag, 1v3. I don't care. Karaoke. Karaoke again. Now they're playing differently, guys. Look, they didn't. They was not. They were not playing Valk before. Instead of playing Mouse, they're playing Mute to deny the time delay on upper side, and probably they're gonna play C4 from below in exhibition, and they didn't on the other 2 rounds. They still have the utility to hold the shield on drum, but what we will see here, Volps probably is gonna roam with other upper people here, so they can punish the guy roaming this side of the map with C4 from below. So let's see. But Liquid is changing the process here. Because on the other round, Liquid wasn't breaching Geisha first. Now they're breaching Geisha first. Like, you don't change nothing by doing this. You just like kind of you bait the attack a little bit, the defenders a little bit. Because now Volps is he's in on a risky spot. Because they breached Geisha first, Volps thought they were doing other attack, but they are doing the same attack. They are still pushing exhibition side. So maybe just by changing the process and breaching Geisha first, they may have baited Volps. Or Volps is just roaming with the jammers and trying to hide on the jammers. Yeah, probably. He just hide on the jammers. Smart play here. And how Casey got his kill? On the terrace window. Yeah, Casey pushing to the terrace window with shotgun. Yeah, and you see this is how you should play defense as well, guys. So you see the other round that they played like falling back step by step. So like they initiate the round roaming in exhibition, right? First step. So Liquid breached both VIP and exhibition. Well, you fall back, okay? Then you play for the shield and drum and heaven this position. After they clear the shield, you fall back. Then you have the double T wall reinforced. They have to breach. You have impacts to deny the ace because the Thermite already breached VIP and office. So you deny the breach in T. They don't have anywhere else to push. They push into crossfires and they lose. So W7M played really slow pace the other round, and this round they completely changed the pace of the round, playing aggressive on early round, and that's how you kind of you trick the attackers so you can like you can play mind games with them because like now Liquid is thinking that they are gonna face the same thing, like the time delay, and they're gonna face the same problem on late round, like breach T. So the only thing that they must talk about it on the drone phase was like how we're gonna fix the late round problem, like why we couldn't breach T. Oh, because Wamai was playing impact, so what we can't push T anymore. We have to find a better solution for the late round. And so Liquid already fixed the late round problem, and now W7M is bringing another win con for the round. They're playing aggressive early round. So Volps hiding on exhibition on the jammers. Case is playing aggressive on the terrace with the shotgun. Like, and this is how you play defense. On the current meta is how you play defense. Like you can't rely playing on the waste time on the late round every single round. You have to change. You have to confuse your opponent. Volps did a great play here. Like 2 kills, time delay, huge adaptation from the W7M. Huge adaptation. They already cleared the shield and drum. Like they have floor statue, pretty easy to clear the shield. W7M IGL Bruno is GDN, but I know that everyone can call on W7M, so everyone calls in W7M. They don't have one IGL. Like GDN is the IGL, but everyone calls for adaptions. It's how you should play nowadays. And W7M is trolling here. Like they're playing for the breach denial, as I said on the first round, like roaming first floor, so they can't destroy the jammer, they can't breach. But this round they don't need, you know, like they don't need playing like this because they have the man advantage. So if you just play 4v3, you wait for the execution, you play like 4v2 on the covers, you win. You don't need to expose yourself to have the same win cons than the other round because now the conditions are different. You are in a 4v3. Like Liquid has to push for kills because they can't plant with two covers. They're probably gonna still win the round like W7M, but like they could win more easily. Just saying this. But great plays here from W7M. I like how they defend. I like this changing of pace. Really, really good. The thing is, Thunderzera, NIP started with the attacker adaptation, like mid round adaptation in Brazil, like NIP, MyBR, and then last year when we from Team One started to doing as well, the other teams was started doing themselves. So now everyone's in Brazil know how to play the attack. Everyone's in Brazil know how to adapt mid rounds. So that's why it's the best region right now. Like every team is in a good spot right now. And that's why it's so difficult to defend in the current meta because it's a chess game. Like you have to predict the attacker adaptation and then you anticipate the adaptation. Like this was basically SI. The last SI was this. Like you had to predict the enemy adaptation, of course, against good teams because some teams do the same thing early, mid, and late round, and you can just like predict the entire round by the first 10 seconds of the round. So Liquid here, I'm not looking at their setup right now. They are not opening T-wall, which I think is a mistake. Like you should keep it open at the beginning, maybe, to keep the crossfires into heaven stronger. But they are holding dragon like this. Uh, Actually, the setup. The setup would work probably without the Thatcher if Thatcher was banned with the Maverick, because then you can play with like I don't know 8 DSs here, Wamai, so they have like to flashbang to these awkward places. You can see far from below, but with Thatcher open, I don't think this is the right strategy to run. Let's see how W7M is gonna play. Like different from W7M, Liquid is roaming first floor, and it's basically because of their push. Look, 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 look. I don't know if they had played Skyscraper before. I think Liquid had played, but you see how the defense are positioning counter the attackers because like W7M knew that Liquid is gonna push exhibition, so W7M's defense is like holding exhibition side, so you can waste time there, you can play aggressive there, you fall back, and Liquid knows that W7M pushes like vertical. They do a vertical push and not an exhibition push. So they are not extending into exhibition. They are just holding dragon. So they can't backstab them properly because they only have one door to push, and they're holding heavy like first floor because it's the main push of W7M. So I don't know if they changed the setup to counter the other team, or it's just like their default setup. I don't know. I'm not playing in Brazil anymore. I just don't know. But let's see how W7M is gonna clear this. Jeez, man, I'm 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 so thirsty. The thing is, W7M, I don't know, but this for me is just insane. Like what they are doing. The guy is jumping out the kitchen window. Like probably Liquid can hold from Geisha hedge. They're, I don't know. For me, this push was just stupid. But if their teammates are committing to it, they could have at least have refrags. But no one was pushing with Erds here. Like Erds could push like kitchen window in a situation that if he dies, someone refrags him. But he's solo pushing kitchen window. That's the problem. Like is a stupid push, but if he do this push with someone else helping him, so he dies, but at least you have a refrag, it's okay. Like there's no problem with playing this. But if you're pushing too early and you don't have any refrags, it's bad. Like now, Case just saved them. No way, man. What the fuck? Okay, they killed Nask. And you see how Liquid commits to the roam. Like the guys from top floor came help the roam below, which I think is the right decision to do. But Liquid just played bad here on the roam, really, because I think this is on PSK probably. Because like what you should do, you should rotate to these stairs here, so you can backstab the attacker's backstab. You know, like because the attack wants to push all the directions on first floor, so you need to rotate the other side so you can flank them. So like I don't think come down on black stair is good as Nesk did. Of course he got a kill and it's good, but like I think the best option is someone like flanking those guys here, like coming down master stairs, because like then you break the crossfire, you break the room clear. Like here he will get a kill, but he will get like insta refrag, and he's dead. You know. So maybe someone rotating master stairs would be like smarter, in my opinion. Don't know. Hey Lumenon, Lumen Neo, how are you? Now 3v2. What we should do on this 3v2 here, guys? Because it's not a easy 3v2 to play, you know. No, PSK played bad here. Like he's playing on the most obviously position to play as a bandit, and he doesn't even need to hold Geisha on this 3v2. They can play like multiple different ways to play to win this 2v3, you know. Ask wins this? No. I just don't care about clutches, guys. I bet that I'm jumping. I just and he won the clutch. But like you see how it would be so much easier if PSK was playing with Ask. Because like you don't need to deny Geisha in a 2v3. Like who cares if they breach Geisha, you know? Like if he's like kind of not easy, but like if he's winnable a 1v3 situation because of the situation, you can easily play a 2v3 on this case. Yeah, of course, Luminion, of course, like he doesn't need to hold Geisha. You said before that PSK doesn't usually adapt mid round. Instead, he does the same things forever. Yeah, like actually most players from Liquid can't flex, you know, adapt on the attack. Like maybe Paulo is doing this on this season, but he wasn't used to do this on the past. But I'm not seeing like a lot of Brazilian VODs, but the little that I saw, Paulo is flexing a little bit more. But like they still need more practice for have the triggers in their minds, you know. The same that I said on the beginning of the skyscraper about their killing 9-2 on the exhibition side, and someone rotates to backstab them, you know, to rotate, and that's how you play a flex row on the attack. Like I said this before. Like Liquid did more practice playing like this because they never played like this. Like the old style Liquid, like with Moringa sex kicks, they never played like this. Like so they were like is tunnel vision on the attack at the past. Now they're beginning to adapt more. So now they're becoming really powerful in my opinion. Because like in Brazil, like I always said to everyone that Liquid was not a problem for us because we knew their plan. You know, every round it starts one way, they want to finish that way. It's a reading book. But now they're beginning to change their play style. So now Liquid is scaring me. You know, because like for me, Siege is about play style. It's not about players. It's about how you approach the game. So I don't care if you have like good players, but you don't approach the game correctly, you would still lose. You need to approach the game correctly. Are you gonna review your tiebreak match versus Kag? No. And that's on Ask and Ugzord, okay? The Ask, I know him that he's a good IGL, and he is calling for these adaptations. I can feel that. So I would say Ask and Ugzord, their new coach, these two guys are doing Liquid change their minds around the game. You know, I'm pretty sure it's Ask and Ugzord. They're both changing Liquids. You know, and that's on them. Like that's Ask and Ugzord because PSK, Nesk, and Paulo they were used to the other playstyle, like Liquid playstyle, old stylish. You know. Como não era um problema, Leminha, vocês só tomaram sabugada deles em todos os campos. Os caras iam muito longe em campeonatos. Vocês saíram melhor no Major, que eles não foram. Ah, vamos continuar, né, guys? Vamos continuar, né? Vamos continuar. Não, eu tô literalmente elogiando a Liquid e como eles estão se tornando um time realmente assustador com o novo playstyle que eles estão apresentando. E o cara vem falar merda, tá ligado, mano? Eu estou literalmente elogiando a Liquid atual e falando como eles estão jogando bem. E o cara vem e fala bosta. So let's get back here. Let me focus, guys. Let me focus. Let me focus. So you see how Liquid plays different than W7M here on both defenses. Like there are three defense, they defend vertical. So instead of roaming exhibition side, they roam like first floor. And on the exhibition side, they roam in T and not on first floor. And W7M do the exact same opposite. So in T, they extend to office and they don't play first floor. And in W7M exhibition side, they roam first floor and they don't roam on T side. So it's literally the opposite of how they defend this. It's literally the opposite. And Volps with the backstab. Bro, Volps is such a good player, man. Bro, Volps is such a good player, man. I love this guy playing. I love this fucking guy playing. He's playing so fucking well, man. Você acha que a Liquid é a favorita, alemão? Se pá, viu, mano? Se pá. Pela primeira vez na história, eu vou ter que falar isso, né, mano? Liquid é a favorita pra ganhar o Major. Dá até uma dor no peito. Falar isso. Mas, eu falo a verdade, né, guys? Eu não minto aqui em live, né? Eu falo o meu ponto de vista sempre. Uh, W7M just really playing bad here. Like, opening death, like cleaning first floor, then playing too much expose like this, you know. And I remember seeing Ask doing this before on the last game, so they kind of knew that he would play aggressive on the shotgun here. I guess they just not clean properly with the nades from below. Like really bad play from W7M here. Like I would not even say that Liquid is playing so well here. Is that just like W7M playing really bad this round? This round. I don't care about this 5v2. Bedroom is different from what we are seeing. We are not holding bedroom on Europe. No one's playing bedroom on Europe, so I'm curious about that. I will get a P really fast, guys. Vamos já rapidão, já volto. And I'm back, guys. Which team do you think is the best in Latin right now? Probably Liquid. I think like Liquid, they have like now they have the playstyle to win, and they also have the players to win, like good individual players. So Liquid's the best Latin team right now. So let's see how W7M is pushing this bedroom defense. They're holding first floor. Second floor. Okay, they're not holding the barbecue side. So W7M is doing a split push on first floor, or no? I don't know. They specs to bed him. They're doing a first floor push here, okay? So they have info on knock. Paulo gets a kill nerds. I don't know how. Bro, how Eds died here? Like, where is Eds? Don't know, man. Eds died to Geisha Hatch, probably. Pretty dumb, right? Fucking Ed, man. Bro, W7M really playing really bad here, guys. I can't even say nothing. They are just dying. I don't know what they did this round, really. T again. Let's see if they're gonna roam first floor again. Team Liquid? Probably not. Probably they're gonna change this round. No, they're still roaming first floor, but W7M changed to office push. So they push the master stairs here, crouching. Kind of predictable, no? Predictable push probably from Erds, but he has the area ready. GDN is breaching office. Okay, so they have this side of the map. Case just killed Nesk, I don't know where. Wait, this is different from what we are seeing. Bro, where is Case, man? Bro, Case is on site. Actually, a huge play from Case here, man. Really. Look. Bro, Liquid is not holding drum. Look at this. Case was in terrace to push drum, right? While Vopes, Erds, and bro, they're not running Thatcher here. It's pretty dogs because they can't push Dragon. But like Liquid is not holding drum. Look. Case will just push drum. Look. Case is in terrace right now. He's pushing drum, crouch walking. And he's on site. Look. Top main. Pushing T. He's in T. Or heaven. What the fuck? How he was in heaven, man? But like they cleared the bandit on this wall. Of course, with Thatcher wouldn't be like easier. PSK killed 92. Pushing drum as well. So W7M just push really uncoordinated here. Like solo pushes. They also didn't breach this. Okay, now they breach. But they still have jammers on this wall. Or no? Bandit? I don't know. They should have bring Thatcher to this attack. Okay, now they're breaching. And he's dead through the window. Yeah, this was like Paulo's mistake, I think. Paulo should be applying pressure on this window. Because it's too bad to play in this window. Like, it's really awkward for the attacker to play in this window. So Paulo should be applying pressure on this guy. So S can only hold his door. But of course, like, after W7M breached the wall, he's kind of stuck, right, in the corner. I don't think it's a good strat. I don't think it's a good strat at all. because like you can't bandit trick because you have the window. You can't just put the bandit there because you have Thatcher open, so they can easily, or even if they are not playing Thatcher, like they can flash and nade. Uh, and after they breach, you are stuck in Dragon, so it's not a good play. Nice angle. No way, man. Unlucky. Unlucky, Palu. No fucking way, man. Like, this angle here is really good to play on main stairs, but it's really dog shit if you want to play inside T. Because the guy on drum can see you, like, every side, you know. That's just perspective. These angles are nasty. Yeah, because, like, of course, like, your head is above your body. So, of course, the guy can see your head and you can see him because, like, it's logic, right? Like, is not the game's fault, guys. It's actually, like, that's not problem at all. Like, it's just a bad angle to hold from Paulo. Like, he needs to realize that the guy can maybe see his head. Of course, like, he's weird, right? I also would not expect that, but like, it's not a bug, guys. It's like how how reality works. Are you coming back to Brazil during the break? Yeah, after the major, I'm coming to Brazil. I like this push from W7M. I actually saw this round that they tried to do a Monty push into the bridge because the Monty also solved the problem of Ask playing close shotgun on the bridge. So the Monty was a really good idea from them to push here. And Liquid also reinforced the close bar wall to exhibition, so they can plant on the reinforce, right? So they're not pushing the other side. They are not pushing first floor at all. They're just like breaching and doing a direct push in office. They have Ink to make it easier. They have Monty to plant behind them. I think Case will solo push main stairs maybe on late round on the execute, while the this guy here will pressure office with the Ink. Nomad will hold the run out, and this guy here will plant. So how they're gonna kill this guy here? The Monty can easily call. Yeah, the Monty is so OP to do this. Nice. The Monty was a great call, man. Volps is such a genius, man. Volps is the best, man. Volps is the best, man. Like, I can't understand how people say Cade is the best player from them, man. It's totally Volps. Volps is the game changer. Volps is the game changer. You need to realize that. Volps is the best player. He's the beast. Of course, Cade is the beast, but like Volps is the best, you know. Every single strategy you can see, Volps is the game changer. Is the role. Is the role. This is the most important role. Genius, man. Fucking genius. Genius play. Genius play from W7M here. It was actually so good, man. And then I saw this round. They tried to do the same thing with the multi, but didn't work because it was too easy to retake the plant. They will only push like the this little office here. They will not even pressure top. Actually, they will pressure top floor, but not push top floor. Yeah, and they casted off everything. Ads also have like bathroom control. They can ink the top floor angles. Bro, actually easy plant, man. Easy plant. No fucking way they planted like this, man. Yeah, but now it's too easy to retake, you know? Because Liquid only needs to worry about this push here, like, and kill the Mountie. Like, it's too easy to retake. There are two guys holding this. It's impossible to win this. Like, it's too that, like, I would say that Vopes here played like a little bad because he should be applying pressure on those guys while they're picking them, you know? Because right now Vopes not applying pressure. Like, he's just keeping the shield up. You need like to disable the shield to apply pressure to at least waste some time to your attack. Like, maybe in Vopes head, the attackers like had more nades to try to kill the plant, so he didn't need it to play aggressive and expose himself. But was not the case. But like, yeah, like, great skyscraper here. I think we learned a lot from them. I think we also like saw a lot of uh, uh, gaps in their strategies as well. Was a good game. It was a good game.